to throw herself at guys.
But your
You said the
wholeness,
standard,
your
that's-
wholeness can get deleted, I thought. Isn't that what Drea said? At
Never.
a certain point.
It
Never.
can
A
certain
move
amount
to
of
another
money.
state.
After 5 years,
if
it
you're a
didn't
hoe,
happen.
you can't say that. Like,
Yeah.
you can't.
I think it's up to
can't.
men to delete a girl's wholeness
Right.
or to look past it. Like, okay, I know she was a hoe, but that was a couple years. That was like 10 years ago.
Yeah, she only fucked
And,
about 5
you know what I'm saying?
You
She
ever
can
notice
change.
that,
She's
though?
a good woman that, you know,
Like
deep
all
down.
the thoughts in high school, like are now like wifed up and have babies, and
Oh,
it's
fuck yeah.
funny because
seen a lot of
I'll
relationships on Facebook.
I'll see them on my social media, and I'm like, she's married,
Right.
Yeah, she's
A bunch of kids, you got the guy with his arms around her. Like,
I was talking about
he has
that.
no idea.
Yeah, I was
she
talking
got
about that.
ran
I was talking
through.
about, yeah, I was talking about that. It was just like when you go through, like you said, your social media and you see like, and you in the back of your mind, like, do you know the type of shit that she was
Bruh.
doing? And she was,
They put that bitch behind the bleachers.
Right.
Mouth full of spearmint.
in the stairwell.
all that.
well, I mean, that just means that people grow in life, you know?
Yes.
Yeah,
They
you can
do.
change. I'm like I said, it's up to the man to delete the wholeness. A woman can't delete her wholeness.
Correct.
We have to look past it.
Okay.
You have to embrace the wholeness.
Now, can a
But
guy
a hoe,
delete his...
hey, a hoe is she's experienced though.
I like experience, bitch. I don't know.
Yeah,
It's-
and that's where it kind of go.
Yeah,
That's
you
why it
gotta
kinda
find
evens
that
itself
balance.
out.
I might want to.
delicate-
I might want to
that's a-
find a reformed hoe.
That's a delicate
One that's been saved.
Just make sure she moves to another state because you don't want to go. You don't want to go through the
yeah.
mall.
No,
and
I
niggas-
can't. I can't bring her around. You know, especially Baltimore.
Yeah,
Way
Baltimore's
too
too small.
Like,
Yeah.
nah.
So I agree. I mean, I would definitely. Shit, I'm gonna regret this, but I would probably. I
Nigga,
would.
fucking go for it. Go for that shit.
I would wife a hoe if she did
She
her
was
wholeness on the West Coast and shit, and I would never.
So
see
she was
the
a
motherfucker.
current hoe.
Current hoe?
I said she did her wholeness.
Okay,
a
but you-
reformed hoe once if she moved to another.
Yeah,
Like a
2 years.
different- yeah.
So if she was currently a hoe in Cali and moved to Baltimore 2 weeks later,
You wifing that hoe?
you would
up?
wife her. You just as long as you
We
don't
walking
know.
down yeah, as long as I don't know.
But-
What I don't know won't hurt me.
But
and shit.
is she a hoe if nobody knows?
No, she's not.
That's what I'm
That's
saying.
fact.
Like
That's a fact.
nobody
She's
on
not a
this
hoe.
nobody
Yeah,
on
but-
this coast knows that she's a hoe. So now when she
she's
comes
not
to
a
me,
hoe
she's
until
experienced.
other people see it and realize that she was a hoe. You know what I'm saying? Like they see on social
Yeah.
media, like, damn,
Now
really?
she's a
I
hoe
see you
if
doing
we,
that?
No, she's a hoe if we get drunk and she said and we're just joking around about our past.
That's why
and
you
she
have
be
to
like,
know
yeah, I
she's
got
reformed. Because
Right.
if she's drunk, and then the wholeness might start
some
seeping
real
out.
shit
So you
come
gotta
out.
make
If
sure
you get
that
trained, there's no reforming
It's
from
been
that.
extracted
Right,
from
right,
all
right.
of
It's
this.
coming back out.
So I don't know. I mean, would you, Jamel? Would you?
No, like I said, I mean, it's got to be some time after you go through your whole phase, which most women, I can't say all, I can't speak for all women, but most women go through that
All.
phase.
Everybody goes
Let's say
through a
all
whole...
women go through that phase at some
Everybody
point in
goes
their
through a
life.
whole
Everybody go through that.
It has to
Everybody.
be. No, it has to be a couple years after the fact. You can't just don't. Oh, okay. I decided to stop being a hoe a month
I woke
ago.
up this morning and I'm
Right.
conformed.
You know, right?
No. It's not happening. So it's got to be a couple years after the fact, and we got to talk about it. I gotta know the extent of your wholeness. Like the homies ain't just run a train
But do
on you.
you-
Oh,
But
Yeah.
if the homies
You'll have
run
no
a
video
train
on
on
you,
you,
wanna
you would
know
know.
that?
Huh?
Yeah.
Do you really want to know that?
Fuck no.
Sometimes don't say
no.
That's what I'm saying. If she lives
No.
in if she lives in a state, I would want to know because one, I know where not to fucking go as far as areas.
Don't
because
go to
that's
Melba's
the
on
sen-
Saturday.
Right, that's
She
the
done fucked
old
about
niggas
three.
that done ran the train on her. But I
She
mean,
got
if
red
she,
maple.
yeah,
She
if, she,
knows that red
if she's
maple.
on another coast or if she's like from another state, then I
I want to know so I can make a decision after that.
Nah, I don't need that much information.
Like let me know,
that.
and then I'm like, all right, that happened in 2008. We can move past that. But
I-
all right, you know what I'm
So
saying?
how do you have this conversation? Do you say, "Hey, babe,
just comes
like,
up-
I know we've been, messing with each other for a minute. I just want to know if you a hoe."
I just want to know how many.
You did some
I
freaky
pull up
shit
a
to me
sign.
last
It
night,
comes up- it
and
comes
I
up
just
gradually.
thought,
A roundabout
you did
how
some
many
freaky
dicks been
shit
up
to
in
me
you.
last
Yeah, hell
last
yeah.
night, and
What else?
I
Who's
was just
sucking
want to
dick
know,
like that?
like,
Well, no, she
what
got,
you been sucking?
Right.
How
Babe, have you
how
ever
does
been
this
a Chinese
conversation
finger
come
cup?
up?
It comes up gradually, like after sex and you
After
start,
wine, after
wine,
wine.
is
gets you-
always
wine
the
gets you
wine
open.
case.
You don't want no drunk truth though.
Right, and you
That
start-
drunk truth
you
is
might
fucked
start
up.
asking, like, what's the
That shit hurts.
That
craziest
shit
thing?
hurt your feelings.
You might start asking the craziest thing that you've ever done.
Oh fuck
and
that.
Girl, and I've never brought up the body count conversation. It's always been the woman that brought the body
nigga-
count conversation up. So when the body count conversation
Then you
comes
can
up,
segue into the
right,
the whole
it's like, damn.
I mean, it's the
been
same
30?
conversation.
See,
essentially.
let me tell you my way of figuring out. So is absolutely wine, But then if you like watching some random ass show like Love and Hip Hop or some shit like that, and she mumbles, why is she doing that? I would have just fucked both of them or some shit like that.
Right.
Then that's when you look at
Then
it.
that's
like,
a confirmation for you. So you
yeah,
don't have
that's
to
what I'm saying.
ask.
Right. And then that's how you start it. I mean, you look at little subtleties that are red flags for hoeness.
All right, so
No gag
say you've been
reflex?
say you've been dealing with a bitch for like what 5-6 years, right?
Right.
And a subtle hoe comment comes out like, "Oh, I just fucking let him run a train on me." You stop.
That's
and-
not
That's
subtle
not
at all.
subtle.
What the fuck?
I mean, what you just said wasn't. I mean, was
Well, I mean, if she
essentially
would've-
something along those lines.
It's just certain shit. It's certain shit that's said that's like, hold up, who thinks like that besides a hoe? You know what I'm saying? So, but let me
But if
ask you,
she's a reformed hoe,
but she's still going through that mindset. But let me ask you this because it's different. All right, so if you were dating a guy and you found out he was a straight hoe, any girl that came and gave him some time, he was sleeping with her. Is it different for women to deal with a reform hoe than guys? Because guys are like, no, fuck no, I don't want my girl to be a hoe.
I mean, I think because guys just, think with their dick. So I wouldn't, I'm not surprised.
just a tip, not the whole thing.
I'm just, I mean, because I have, guy friends and my best friend's a dude. So it's just like, he's reformed. He's actually a reformed hoe.
He's a
Now
good
that
guy.
we're,
He's
now
a
that
good
we're
guy,
talking
right.
about it,
I'm a
he
reformed
is
hoe.
a reformed hoe. I mean,
I'm definitely a reformed.
my best friend, he
He's
I'm the
used
neuter-
to be
the
a
neuter
hoe,
dog.
and now he's he's married. He is a faithful man. But when he got married and when he got engaged, actually, it was just like, okay, I know that he's being serious because he never even discussed that really before with any other women that he dated. So I knew that he was really serious with her. But he is a reformed hoe.
I think some guys, when they would reform, like, one, you have to lose something that you regret as far as like a woman. Or I think you got it all out of your system. And there's been a lot of reformed, guys as far as rappers like Jay. Gucci it took him till he was like 40 before he settled down with Keisha Dior, like Jay with Beyonce. And they fucked up and then they stayed with him, but eventually they matured into, and decided like, this is the woman I want and I'm going to keep her, and the hoes don't mean nothing. So I think that maybe that's where your friend was.
Yeah, I mean,
kinda
I
reached
just
that
think
point.
he reached that point and he found someone that he just was like, I'm a ride with
The
her.
hoes ain't
Like
worth
she
it,
rock with
yeah.
me, I rock with her. And
Does his wife know that he's a reformed hoe, or is she just kind of like, right? Has he heard the story? Has she heard the story?
So this funny, quick, short story. So we all go to Miami, and this is the first time that I met her. It was a strictly guys trip for the most part, but he did bring his girl because he wanted her to meet his peoples.
First red
And
flag.
so
Flag is
I'm
up,
sorry,
flag is up.
But so I came so that way she wasn't the only female, but also because we're best friends and we wanted to all like link up or whatever, and he wanted me to meet her.
Right.
So he got drunk. We're out partying.
Oh shit.
And she's never seen that side of him, but that's the side that we all know.
Right.
So
Taylor's
when she
dead
saw
and,
that, to me it really showed how much she was really digging him and feeling him, because most chicks would be like, look, nah, I don't want to mess with you no more, or this is how you are with your friends and whatnot. And she wasn't like that. I mean, she stuck it out. He
What
was
was he
drunk
doing?
off his ass.
What was he doing?
Passed out.
What was he doing? He was millie rocking and
Sniffing pussy
Man,
on the dance
he
floor.
was just
He's in
being
Miami,
him.
you never
Being-
know.
Miami,
yeah, I was
that's what
gonna
I'm
say,
saying. What is
just
that?
like-
That could mean a lot.
He was just being him, put it that way.
Oh, okay.
I mean, what happens in Miami stays in Miami. But
Oh yeah.
No, it goes on Southwest and goes back to Baltimore.
right. And they get spread around the neighborhood because niggas running trains, and then now they got.
But that was good for them to be around each other and not at home, away, but with friends, to really like, for her to see like, do I want to deal with this guy?
Right.
And for him to see like, damn, she really fucks with me.
She
because
saw all his layers.
Yeah.
But see,
all
but that's
of
the
them.
thing. Like my thing is, before you get married, you have to party with your significant other. Like, what I don't understand, especially with this generation, is that people don't understand everything that goes into marriage. Fuck the legal shit, the paperwork. You got to know that you got to ride out with that person for the rest of your life. So if I marry somebody, you got to see me get drunk off my ass. You got to be, because I'm obnoxious when I'm drunk. So you
I
got
can
to
vouch
be.
for that.
Are you
Yeah, I'm
obnoxious when
annoying
you're
as
drunk?
shit.
No,
I'm annoying
actually,
as
you
shit.
are. I'm
No,
more
he's
obnoxious.
Austin's really quiet when he's drunk and when
Like, I
he's
be
high.
scheming, nigga. Like, I might be quiet, but my phone
I don't
going
know.
off. and shit.
Obnoxious. Mike is pretty obnoxious.
Yeah,
when he's
yeah,
drunk.
yeah.
Like obnoxious when you're about to get into a fight. Like I know so obnoxious
Oh, yeah, no,
friends
I'm
like
not-
Nigga,
that.
that's you. What the fuck?
I've never almost got.
I'm annoying.
Yeah,
I'm
right.
like,
I think
no, I was only Four Loko. Four
That's
Loko does not
bullshit,
count.
Only Four
nigga.
Loko.
That's when I got arrested when I was on Four Loko.
You
And I tried to
snitched
fight
get your way
Tulsa's
out,
football
by the way.
team on Four
yeah,
Loko.
yeah.
You definitely
But
snitched.
but back to what I'm saying. Like I think that's like priority before you guys walk down the aisle is that I need to see you in all different types
Aspects,
of
yeah.
aspects
Yeah,
and
yeah.
all different types of situations because now I know that I can have fun with this person. Fuck, because people act different when they're with their significant others. Like I don't give a fuck what anybody say. When I'm out with my girlfriend at the time and I'm courting her, I'm going on a date, and I'm out with Jamel and Mike and we getting fucked up and doing some crazy shit. I would want my wife to be able to be a chameleon and know what I'm going to do and how I act and,
Right.
and pull me out. So I mean that's.
I mean, that's definitely. I feel the exact same way. You have to know who that person is, like through all facets. That's why I don't knock somebody getting married quickly. But my girl, we've been together for 3 years, and we're still just getting to know each other. So like,
Right.
you have to know all facets of someone before you can commit yourself to that person for your entire fucking life.
People don't understand that. So how do you guys, in that kind of transitions, how do you guys feel? Because I'm seeing marriage is a lot more, it's everywhere. So people would date for like 2 years, and next thing you fucking know, they're married.
Look at the
Do you
divorce
guys
rate.
think-
The divorce rate is at 50%. Niggas getting divorced.
Do you think
left
that's a
and fucking right.
generational thing, though? Do you think?
I think
do you
because it's
marriage
easy
is-
to do though.
Yeah.
Right.
It doesn't take anything. It's I think in Maryland you have to be separated for a year.
Yeah, a year.
Right.
And no hooking up. And then you
Oh,
can
yeah, it
get,
restarts. I
yeah,
heard
and
about
then
that
you-
shit.
Yeah.
Every time you fuck, it restarts.
Yep.
Wait,
pretty
Oh, that's
much,
some
yeah.
bullshit.
So you can't say, "Oh, we're separated, but we're still sleeping together." I mean,
Right.
it's
No,
you
that's
know,
still my
no
pussy
sex,
for 90 days.
no intimacy at all.
Hey, we still married technically, so you gotta get some more ass. But no, yeah. That's something that has crossed my mind too. Is like you see people get married, after like dating a year and a half, and I'm just like, that's
Come
not
on, yeah,
what
like you don't know
marriage
who
is.
the fuck
you
that
don't
person
know that
is. You have no
Like,
clue who that person is.
You don't know who that person is after a year. You don't know when shit goes down if they're gonna be ride or die, and that's why when I get into conversations with just marriage, it's just kind of like I seem like an asshole in this generation because I'm like, no, I'm waiting till because I need to know the person. I'm not.
So if that person hasn't took a shit in front of you, you don't know who the fuck that
Hell
is. That's
no,
like
right.
the first bookmark.
Hell yeah, that's
if,
like
if they never took a shit, farting
the
or shitting
farting.
in front of you, if they never did that shit, you don't know that.
She
You
ain't
mean
motherfucker.
in
one,
front
man.
of like you and Sarah take shits in front of each other?
Nigga,
She might have the door open. Come
The
on,
door
she had
open.
the
I mean,
door
not,
open.
you know,
Fuck, take
fart.
shits with the doors open.
Relationships.
household.
and-
No,
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 my
fuck
household.
no,
nigga.
nigga. Fucking
Right there, nigga. Fuck.
See, that's that, but no, that's crazy. So all right, so.